Hey everyone, Billy here from Current Kick Games. I'm having my coffee here and I see that there's an announcement for the PlayStation Plus update. Basically, it's going to start in June. We were expecting this to be PlayStation's Game Pass competitor, so let's see what this is. Alright, we got the headline here. All new PlayStation Plus launches in June with 700 plus games and more value than ever. Yeah, it's about expected, right? PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now coming together. 3 flexible options. All right, here's the tiers. PlayStation Plus Essential. The benefits are the same as PlayStation Plus members are getting today. We get our 2 monthly games, discounts, cloud storage, online multiplayer access. Nothing changing, it looks like, from the Essential. Remains the same. Right, okay, so same price, which you can routinely get this on sale for, so that's always a good deal when you can find it for like $40. Okay, here's the first new tier that we got, PlayStation Plus Extra. Benefits include, provides all the benefits from the Essentials tier, obviously. Adds a catalog of up to 400 with a star of the most enjoyable. Oh, is that why? Because what if they're not enjoyable? PS4 and PS5 games, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play. Okay, that's good. Pricing jumps up from, what was it? $9.99 to $14.99 per month with $99.99 per year. Up from $60. Okay, I mean, that's interesting. 400 PS4 and PS5 games. How many PS5 games are going to be in there? That could be interesting. I feel like for me, I'm going to need to see an actual list of what games are in this before I decide. I mean, I have time to decide, right? They're saying June, a June release. All right, here's the big one. PlayStation Plus Premium. Adds up to 340 additional games, including PS3 games available via cloud streaming. Right, so this is PlayStation Now. Now, I don't really care about PlayStation Now because it's streaming games. I have trouble with remote play for PlayStation 4 to Vita and even PlayStation 5 to PS4. PS5 to PS4, I mean, for me, they don't look that great. It hitches up a little bit. They're both connected, wired to the same network, and it's still doing that. And with PS4 to Vita, it was kind of crappy. I'd be sitting in the same room like 12 feet away from my PS4 and it still hitches up and lags. So I never bothered even checking out PS Now, even though there's PS3 games that I would probably want to play still. Physical games are getting harder and harder to buy because the prices are going up, and downloading PS3 games onto the PS3, that PS3 store was terrible, is terrible. I don't currently have a PS3 hooked up, although I'm kind of been thinking about it because there are some non-digital games I'd like to try out. Let's see, a catalog of beloved classic games available both streaming and download options from the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP. Okay, that's cool. That's a little bit better. I don't really, like I said, I don't want to stream them. Offers cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, and PS4 games offered in the extra. Customers can stream games using PS4, PS5, and PC. PC is kind of cool, I guess. Time-limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games before they buy. So game demos. Oh, interesting. For markets that currently don't support cloud streaming, Premium will be known as Deluxe and be offered at a lower price. Yeah, this is not, unless there's a big, awesome list of games. Well, I'm definitely not getting this premium tier day one, or even probably at all. PlayStation Plus Extra seems interesting. I'm going to need to see the game list. You do not get day one launches with this. Took a little hiatus and read a few blogs and read a few articles on this. You don't get day one games on this. Now, Game Pass is an insane, crazy deal. The only reason I actually got Game Pass was because I got gifted a Microsoft gift card for my birthday, even though I'm a main PlayStation. At the time, I was a PS4. I have an Xbox One and barely used it. But I got this gift card, and it actually wound up being awesome because I saw that I had been hearing about this Game Pass thing for a while and decided to just subscribe to it and check it out. And I played a bunch of awesome games day one Outriders drop was awesome. Because of Game Pass, I actually wound up buying an Xbox Series S because it came available. I had been waiting months and months to get a PS5 with no luck. And one day I got one of those Twitter drops that, hey, Best Buy has them, and I went, screw it, and bought it. And it's been basically a Game Pass machine for me. It's really cool. I have a 1440p monitor. It's hooked up to that. So I'm not missing out on not having 4K. I don't even have a 4K TV yet, but I just play it there and I get all these awesome games that I probably wouldn't have bought day one, like Infernax. I mentioned Outriders, which was a decent game. What else? Tunic, obviously. Then there are other games that have been released more recently that I had kind of brushed aside. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. For some reason, in my head, I thought it was that Marvel's terrible Avengers game from Square Enix, and I just didn't even look at anything about it and realized that, oh, this is like a kind of like a Mass Effect type game, and it's actually really fun. And I keep downloading games and trying games out on Game Pass, and it has a great library. I'm saying with PlayStation Plus, the extra and the premium, I'm going to need to see a list of games that's going to come here. Paying for two services is going to be a lot. I mean, yes, I'm already paying for PlayStation Plus every year, so this extra doesn't seem like it would be that big of a step up, especially if I can find sales on this. That's the big thing. I said that before. Very routinely, you find PlayStation Plus cards for like $40. I'm trying to think if they actually discount it on the store. I'm not sure. I think it's more if you find the physical cards or digital cards on Amazon or Best Buy, places like that. $40 a year, $35 a year maybe. I don't stock up on that, but usually when I see that, I grab one, so I just extend it because I know I'm going to have PlayStation Plus forever. So yeah, this seems interesting, maybe not super exciting. When I have a lull in games to play, which, man, March has been insane with them. I don't know if I'm going to need to play Spider-Man or Returnal anytime soon, so this coming out in June, maybe there'll be not so many games to play. I don't know. So let's keep going here. Next gen premium tiers represent a major evolution in PlayStation Plus. Okay, so here's some of the games that are going to be available. So looking like at least in the extra section. Death Stranding, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Mortal Kombat 11, and Returnal. They're working to grab more third-party partner games. Okay. So yeah, these are interesting. Death Stranding, God of War, already bought. Some of these other games, well, same thing with Mortal Kombat 11, already have. Games like Marvel's Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales and Returnal, those are games that I actually do want to play, so this makes it a little intriguing. I almost bought the Spider-Man, that bundle of Miles Morales, like the deluxe version or something that included the original Spider-Man game. I haven't played either of those. I almost bought them, but didn't, only because I had literally just got my PS5 and already had Far Cry and Demon's Souls to play, so I didn't want to go crazy buying games I might not get to for a while because I knew that I was going to get into Elden Ring. Returnal is a game that I would like to play. That sounds like an okay deal for, at least for now. Definitely not ever going to pay $70 for that game. I don't know if I would hate it because of the way that it works. The whole restart the game when you die. The whole roguelike aspect of it. Honestly, wouldn't even buy that game at $50. Probably like a $20 to $30 buy for me. I don't know if it ever would get that low, at least in the near future. I'm definitely going to need to see a larger list of games that this extra and premium include. The premium, including PS1, PS2, and PSP games, is cool. It's interesting they didn't say Vita here anywhere, right? Yeah, no Vita love. Thanks, Purple Moose. I'd have to see a list of games that are going to be included on there. I wonder if they'd offer some type of trial for even people that are already PS Plus members, like a 1-month free trial to test this stuff out. That would, in my opinion, that would be smart to give you a chance to check everything out. I don't want to pay for PS Premium if the streaming experience is going to be terrible. Be interesting to see if Microsoft kind of fights back on this and add some get some crazy new games on the Game Pass system. It's a debate if this stuff is good for the game industry is a talk in itself, but hey, for now, I'm enjoying my Game Pass. It's a great deal. I'm interested to see what you think of these updates to PlayStation Plus, these new tiers. Let me know in the comments and let's talk about it. So until next time, I'll see you.